Hi and welcome. Did you know that the Zoom H4n and the H4n Pro can be used as a USB microphone? I'll show you how, and if you watch until the end, I'll show you how you can then improve the clarity of your voiceover recording on the H4n. All you'll need is a computer, the Zoom recorder, and a compatible USB cable. With the Zoom H4n turned off, use the USB cable to connect the recorder to your computer. The H4n will power up, show the Zoom splash screen, and then boot up straight to the USB menu screen. In the USB menu, select Audio IF and press the scroll dial to open the USB Audio IF screen. If necessary, change the sampling frequency, then select Connect and press the scroll dial. You'll see Please Wait displayed on the screen while the connection is made, and the H4n is set up as an audio interface, and then an audio meter will appear on the screen. Make sure the built-in XY microphones are active. If they're not, press the mic input button. You might not need to do the next step if your computer automatically switches to making the H4n the default microphone input. If it doesn't, go into your computer sound settings and under Input, select the Zoom H4n as your microphone. You can see on my computer the Zoom recorder has been made the input device, and it shows up simply as H4. The last thing to do in the settings is to adjust the volume. I set it to about 60%. You can now select the H4n in your DAW. Open your recording software. I'm using Audacity, but the principle is the same for most other software. Click on Audio Setup on the toolbar, and then hover over Recording Device. You should see Microphone H4 in the list of devices. If it's not already selected, click on it to set the H4n as your microphone input. You can imagine the Zoom H4n is like a handheld mic. You've got the long body of the mic, and you speak into the mic capsule at the end. Remember, the built-in XY mics give you a stereo recording, but if you're recording a voiceover, you won't get the clarity that you need in stereo mode. You can improve the clarity of the voiceover by speaking into just one of the mic capsules. So move the H4n or yourself so that you're speaking directly into the end of one of the mic capsules. Don't worry about your audio being picked up by the other mic capsule, because you'll get rid of that in your audio editing software. Set your input level using the record level control on the side of the Zoom recorder. Concentrate on the higher of the two audio levels. That'll be the mic capsule that you're speaking into. Adjust the record level so that that side peaks at around -12 dB. You want the level to be high enough so that your voice is clear and audible, but not so high that it causes clipping and distortion. By the way, the left mic capsule on the H4n recorder is the right channel audio, and the right mic capsule records the left channel audio. It's the direction in which those mics point that determines which channel they represent. We've now got our recording, but we need to split the stereo track into two mono tracks. Here's how to do it in Audacity. There's a little drop-down arrow over on the left side of the track. Click on the arrow, and in the drop-down menu, you can see Split Stereo to Mono. Click that, and the track splits into two separate mono tracks. I'll solo the low-level track and take a listen. This is a recording where I'm speaking directly into one microphone. It sounds off mic, distant, and has some room ambience. I'll now solo the high-level track, the one that I was speaking directly into. And again, this is a recording where I'm speaking directly into one microphone, and you're listening to only that channel. That's quite a difference. The voice is much clearer than the audio from the other mic. But is it better than the stereo recording? Let's find out. This is a recording using stereo mode, and you're listening to the stereo file. And again, this is a recording where I'm speaking directly into one microphone, and you're listening to only that channel. So, which did you prefer, the stereo recording or speaking directly into one mic? Let me know in the comments. One more thing though, to use the Zoom Handy Recorder as a USB microphone, I'm exploiting the Zoom H4n's ability to be an audio interface. But because it has two XLR jack inputs on the base and a 3.5mm mic input on the back, I don't have to use the built-in XY mics. I could plug in an XLR or a lavalier microphone and record with that into the DAW on my computer. I've already done that in another video, and if you want to see how it went, you can watch my video about using the H4n as an audio interface by clicking on the link over there. If you found this video useful, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Until next time, thanks for watching.